Welcome back to the show, guys. I'm your host, Valentine. Expecting you guys are having a wonderful and blessed day. Let's get right into it. Let's get into some updates on the money. Is the money coming or is not? But before that, very important, you need to take a sip of coffee to get the day going. Very important. People that are here, thank you so much. Give it a like, give it a comment, all that good stuff. Helps me a lot. Great interview. Probably the video right before this one. I did a interview with Ruslan KD, Christian YouTuber, and we get into it. War on drugs, free will. Very exciting interview. Very great content. Check it out. Let's get into what you came here for, which is the update. Where are we at? This is where are we at. As you guys know, last week was the last week for the enhanced unemployment benefits, which is the $600 extra a month, not a month, a week, right? Uh, the Democrats been offered something, a bill that passed the House of Representatives. It was time for the Republicans. The Republicans did. They offered something which I personally call political suicide because it's an election year and it's literally lowering the enhanced benefits to $200. And it's going to affect a lot of people. And a lot of people are not going to be happy. And that's why I call it political suicide for the Republican Party in general. And obviously, very, very bad, in my opinion, for the re-elections of Donald Trump. So this is the only place where they agree. They do agree on the same parameters as the first check. They agree 100%. Democrats, Republicans agree on that, on the 1,200 per family and then $500 per child. I'm sorry, 1,200 per individual, 2,400 per family, and the 500 child credit, $500 child credit. They agree on that. Where they're at, the problem where they don't find agreement is the $600 extending that, right? Democrats want it, right? Republicans don't want it because Republicans are afraid that this is just going to incentivize people to stay home, which makes sense, but some people don't have jobs to go to. So that's a big problem. Another issue coming along right now is the fact that the federal stop for landlords to evict their tenants, that's expired. So now there's going to be people being able to get taken to court, being able to get taken out the apartments or the rentals, whatever it is, and you're going to have more unhappy people adding to a lot of this social unrest that the United States has in general. And it's a recipe, in my opinion, for disaster. Maybe Donald Trump is seeing it because he has announced that he's considering unilateral action or an executive order to extend the benefits, the $600 benefits, and he wants to input there something that he wanted allow, which was he wanted to give a cut on the income tax cut, right? The payroll tax is better said. The payroll tax, which employers and employees both pay into it. This is something that he personally wanted, and he's considering putting into the this unilateral action. But let's read a little bit. This is from the Business Insider. The Trump administration is considering unilateral action on enhanced unemployment benefits and eviction moratorium if no deal is struck with Congress. The Trump administration is considering taking unilateral action on measures like enhanced unemployment. Donald Trump seems like he wants that. Unemployment insurance and a moratorium on evictions if it can't agree with Congress on an economic relief bill that the Washington Post reported on Monday. But the White House will still rather get a bill through Congress. The Post reported that President Donald Trump has said these priorities are boosted unemployment checks and an eviction moratorium. So it seems like Donald Trump wants a boosted unemployment check. So it makes no sense by what the Republicans are saying. Trump told reporters at the White House on Monday he was examining possible executive actions on evictions and a payroll tax cut. Negotiations between the White House and Democrats are at an impasse over the unemployment insurance. That is the big problem right there. I mean, and it makes sense. There should be talking about that because it does make sense. The economy won't start working again, even though we're getting good signs from the economy, but it won't start working again properly the Donald, and let's say we're in an election year. Donald Trump is very interested, and obviously the health of the country. He's also interested in the economic health of the country because if the country can't eat, then this is another problem. It's another big problem there. So he's interested. Election year, he wants that to get going too. There's a couple of challenges coming up for the Trump administration, especially in regards to the media and the kids going back to school because they're fear mongering. There's a lot of fear mongering going on when there's other places around the world where schools never even shut down. They never even shut down. There's some places that like not Switzerland, but oh my God, what is it? Sweden. You always confuse these two, man. Switzerland and Sweden, and the Spanish is even worse. They sound even more similar. Suecia and Suiza. Two two different countries sound very similar. I confuse them so much in my head. These two countries, right? This country, they didn't shut down schools, and they're trying a different model out there, and we're seeing what's gonna happen. There's a lot of things coming up. There's also obviously the DACA executive order. That's what's on my personal mind, right? That's gonna be big for his reelection chances. Also, there's a lot of conservatives, a lot of people that don't want the kids to be legalized, and I understand a lot of them are not kids yet, but they were brought here by parents that forced them to come here, right? So I mean, it's like somebody commits a crime with you in the car and you have no idea that the crime is being committed. Should you be held responsible for it? You tell me. You tell me if that makes sense to you. If that makes sense to you, I mean, I just don't know what to tell you, to be honest. But anyway, this is where we at. We are in negotiations. There's a lot of finger pointing regarding the economic relief bill. So, but it seems like we're getting something. So, I mean, if we get what we got last time, I think it's good. Let's see what happens on the unemployment. But again, it's negotiations. You're gonna hear a lot of news about this negotiation, this and this. I'm thinking. This is what I'm thinking. That they let it run out on purpose to see who can return back to work. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, what you receive for unemployment benefits is trash. It's nothing compared to what you usually receive. It's a smaller amount. It's a fraction of what you receive. So maybe they let it run out on purpose that way to see what people go back to work and get off on unemployment, and then they're gonna wait it out and then see maybe a month, maybe by the end of the month we know something. Hopefully, I mean I hope it's sooner than that, but they're waiting it out a little bit to see what people go back to work, and then they'll go from there. I mean, that's what I'm guessing. I don't know. Everything is speculation because nothing is written down. We will know once Donald Trump signs that bill and sends you that money. Remember to sub to the channel. Give me your comments, your likes. Let me know what you guys want to see. What is it that you guys want to see on the channel? I would like to hear you. What guys do you like the format that? There's a lot of variety right now on the channel. I cover so much stuff. It's just insanity, right? There's a lot of stuff that I covered. Do you guys want me to concentrate on something? Let me know. Remember, every Friday, there's a live call-in show, 8 to 9 p.m., where you're able to talk to me directly. God bless. Godspeed me, Valentine. I am out.